Hey, good
Hey,
morning. Or maybe it's
good
good
morning.
afternoon where you are.
Afternoon.
Morning for me, afternoon for Stacy. So,
Yeah,
guys,
lunchtime.
I am absolutely thrilled to share Stacy's story with you because, as many of you know, part of my coaching is helping people lose weight, but that's only the very beginning. I don't want people to lose weight and then gain it back. I want people to lose weight and keep the results that they've gotten for themselves and then continue on to optimize their lives. And as some of you know, I personally am going through the transition phase right now. But Stacy went through transition like 4 months ago or maybe even 5 months ago, and has been in optimization ever since. And so
Yay.
I know for a lot of us, like we think, we're really good at losing the weight and all the programs we've tried before. We just gain it all back and it doesn't work long term, and all these fears that go along with this health journey. And what I love about Stacy's story is that she's just a shining example of the fact that this program works to help you lose weight, but it also works long term. And Stacy, I'm so glad you're here to share your story. Could you share a little bit about your health journey before you started?
Well, my health journey before I started was I like to eat lots of chocolate. And that was my fault too. If I got nervous, I ate. I got bored, I ate. Emotional eating, I ate. Of course, I hid it from everybody. So I kind of bounced around with 20 pounds here and there. My most was, I weighed like 160, but I had got that off. And then I kind of hung out with the 20 pounds like for years. And so finally I met my coach, Jessica, and she introduced me to this program, and I lost 20 pounds I lost 15 pounds like the first month, 6 weeks, something like that. And then when I transitioned, I lost another 5 pounds. And now that I am in optimal maintenance, I've kept the 20 pounds off. Granted, I gain a couple of pounds every once in a while, but then it goes away. And I've maintained, and I've learned new habits. I love chocolate still, but I just make better choices because I've learned healthy habits. And so like, for example, the other day we went to my in-laws and they had some blackberry pie or some kind of pie. And I took like 3 bites, and that's all I took because I knew the result of eating the whole pie or a piece of pie would be like, ugh, here I go again. No, not happening. So I just got that taste in my mouth, and I was satisfied with that taste because I've learned new habits, and I do not want to feed my habits of disease. So here I am. Yay!
Here I am. I love that. Now, I love that you mentioned that emotional eating was kind of a big thing. And I know that's a big theme for me too. And I'm curious, what habits have you learned through this journey that have really helped with that emotional eating piece?
I have learned to stop, challenge, and choose. So I stop if I get upset. I think, well, I could like knee-jerk respond, but I'm not going to because I have a new mindset between these 2 ears. The 6 inches between my 2 ears has relearned how to think before I respond. So the emotional part isn't there anymore because I now know how to respond or not respond and let it go, because I've learned that in element 4 of my surroundings, and try not to play the drama triangle. So
Awesome. Awesome. So she's talking about element 4 in our life book, which is an incredible element that talks all about habit loops, and habits are thought processes too, right? Like for her, the trigger was, I feel some kind of way. The behavior was, I go stuff my face with something chocolatey. And the result was temporary relief, but long term, that habit loop was creating disease. And so now she uses the stop, challenge, choose tool. She feels the trigger, that doesn't go away. But in the space between the trigger and the behavior, she uses stop, challenge, choose to create a new behavior that still gives her relief and processing from that emotion, but long term supports health instead of disease. I absolutely love that tool. And I am so glad that that's something that you've incorporated into your everyday life, because that is foundational game changer for optimal health, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It is.
It's a tool that doesn't just serve you to lose weight. It's a tool that serves you to go on and make healthy choices. I'm curious,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me about your experience with transition. What did that look like, feel like? Did you have any fears around that? Did you, find yourself wanting to go back to old habits? Tell me a little bit about that
Nope.
experience.
I loved it because I got to add in yogurt, which I love, and I added more vegetables and fruit. And I just know that's what I have. Those are my choices every day. I have the same food. Some people don't like the same food every day, but I do. So I have apple every day, I have dairy product every day, which is my yogurt, and then have extra vegetable or 2 extra vegetables. And that's the habit I have put into use. And I don't vary from it very often. Every once in a while, I'll get something, And then cottage cheese is also one of my lean and greens, because cottage cheese has a lot of protein in it. So I eat cottage cheese and a cucumber. I'm good to go.
That actually
That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Do what?
That sounds really delicious.
It is good.
Nice, nice. And how do you feel? How's your energy level on most days?
Energy level on most days is, let's see, yesterday I went to go see one of my grandkiddos, and she said, "Come chase me." And I said, "No." And then she's like, "Come chase me." And I said, "Okay." So I ran around the yard chasing her. Or normally I'd be like, "I'll just watch you run." But I chased her around the yard yesterday and was very careful with my footing so I wouldn't fall, because I had my boots on. But I'm able to keep up with my grandkids now, and I don't have to take a nap during the day, but sometimes I do. And then sometimes before I go to bed, because I get up early, I take a nap before I go to bed. But hey, I need my 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep. And if I take a nap before I go to bed, I'm okay with that.
Awesome.
I have time.
Awesome. So when we talk about the habits, you guys, the habits that we work on with this program are the habits of healthy eating and hydration, the habits of healthy sleep, habits of healthy motion, habits of healthy mindset. These are all things that work together to create an optimal lifestyle. And we're not talking about just looking cute in your jeans. I mean, that's definitely one of the benefits of this program, is you will look cute in your jeans. But the point is to really truly increase that level of health, well-being, energy, so that you can truly enjoy the life that you've created. Now, I can imagine with grandbabies, you want to live an active life with them and be that grandma that chases them around and have those wonderful memories with your grandbabies. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm only 29. And I can keep up.
29-year-old grandma. Get it, girl. Oh, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. Now, I know throughout this journey, it has really sparked your desire to pay it forward to others, hasn't it?
It has, indeed.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I love my clients. I love to hear their stories. I love to hear about how they're not taking sleeping pills anymore after they've been taking them for 10 years. I love to hear how their cholesterol's gone from 215 to 125 in 6 weeks, how their energy level is up, sleep is better. All the emotional parts, it just comes together. It just takes time. It's something you have to want. If you don't want it, it's not going to work.
Amen. Now, I noticed on your screen, you've renamed yourself Chain Breaker. Tell me a little bit about that, because I love this story.
I'm going to break them habits of disease chains. That's what my goal is, to break those chains that tie us down to disease.
Amen.
That's what I want to do.
Break those chains. Not only do you give yourself freedom, but you're gifting those in your world freedom as well by helping them break their chains, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I love that. I love that. And you guys, there's been a dream awakened within this woman about the kind of future that she wants. Now, she's currently a registered nurse working to really help patients in the hospital, and she's a health coach. But what she wants to do is go from RN to full-time health coach, so that you can do what? What are you going to do with all that freedom?
I want to raise goats. And I want to take my grandbabies on vacay.
I love that. I love that. So not only is she breaking chains of disease, but she's breaking chains of time constraints. She's working on setting herself free from clocking in, clocking out so that she can go enjoy having a goat farm. And I can't wait to come visit you because I want to pet all those cute little baby goats because I know you're going to have baby goats at some point.
Oh, yeah. I have baby goats. So I love baby goats. Milk goats, sport goats. I don't know.
She just wants to have goats. Wants to have goats. So guys, here's the thing. This journey will set you free. And this journey also awakens dreams inside of you that may have died a long time ago and need to be resurrected, because truly what this journey offers is optimal physical, mental, and financial health so that you can have more yes days to truly live your life the way that you desire to live it. And I love that she has a dream of just enjoying goats and taking her babies on vacation. I mean, that sounds like freedom. It sounds like freedom. And that's kind of what we're in the business of doing, is breaking chains and setting people free to truly live the life that they desire to live. So Stacy, thank you so much for being a shining light and to letting people know that weight loss is only the first step of this journey, and optimal physical health is only one small slice of the pie of this gift that we have to give people.
What?
Right? One small slice, guys. It's a small slice, and you don't have to have just the slice. You can have the whole dang pie, right?
So I couldn't hear anything you said, but okay. Yes.
Is your headset not working?
No, it's working. You just like,
did I glitch? I glitched.
You glitched.
Well, hey, before we leave, is there?
So yes, freedom is the ultimate goal. Freedom for everybody.
Freedom for everybody. All right, and with that, chain breakers and freedom gifters, we're out. Have a great one.